What's up, y'all? Big Red here, coming out to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. And once again, I know it's been a minute, I haven't had time, but I do appreciate you. Thank you for your patience, and hopefully life will let me get more videos out. But thanks for tuning in for this one, and yeah, I hope y'all having a good weekend, thriving and surviving out there in the wasteland. This is going to be how good can we go outside power armor Bloodied with the vampires. Will the vampires keep us alive, and will it kind of damage will it get? Is it a valid option, you know, just going more full health? There are some things you get benefits from being low health, for example max AP and more damage. So we're going to do this run, we'll compare it to the power armor run, Bloodied, and see just how it stacks up. And yeah, we'll see those vampires with the pinpointers, and just what kind of damage we're going to do. We're going to snaky poo. So we got the vampires, the crit damage with that minus action point cost, and with pinpointers, definitely just the best damage prefix out there for a 4-star, in my opinion. We got calibrated capacitor, obviously, because we're getting extra 100% critical damage. That's the way to go if you want to use it in VATS. Rifle barrel, get a little bit out of other recoil, but stinging core, extra armor penetration. We get the reflex sight, lowering AP cost down. We got accelerated nozzle, with so it's like giving us a faster fire rate. Fire rate's 114. We could go with faster fire rate on the 2nd star, but I think it's really better to go with the crit damage and 136 fire rate. You might miss some crit shots, you might not, it all depends, but in my opinion, getting accelerated nozzle with crit damage, you're getting kind of the best of both worlds. Light them up paint, and I mean, everybody knows what the Gatlin plasma is. We're getting pretty decent damage, 93 on the ballistic, 93 on the energy, so overall was 186, and that isn't bad for vampires. AP cost very manageable. Over the build, we got lock and load maxed out. Faster reloads definitely keep you thriving and surviving in the wasteland. I got a full set of through hackers on my armor pieces, which in my opinion is one of the better ways to go, because it frees up 5 points in your perk loadout, and so we're able to use the lock and load instead of traveling pharmacy or the chemist backpack. We got blocker maxed out, 45% less damage from the melee attacks. Definitely need that when snake strikes the island. All our heavy gunners maxed out for damage. Concentrated fire at 3. This gets a little extra damage per rank up. You only need 1 to get the VATS critical shots against those snaky poo, but put it at 3 because he's so high up. You know, it just going to just help your VATS accuracy. So, and you get a little extra damage, like I said. We got life giver maxed out, getting about 150 to our max HP. We got max 170, that's right. The endurance is really high. We got iron stomach for damage and energy resist. Ghoulish at 1, get a little healing from radiation. And come on, we're in apocalypse, everything's giving you radiation. So, really beneficial card. You squeeze it in there. Natural resistance, adding to our poison resist. It also gets your fire resist, even though we don't need it right now. Thirst quencher, adding to our max AP, definitely essential, getting our AP up into 700. We got bullet shield. Everybody knows this card, it's very powerful. If you're not using it, then shame on you, you should be. 20% chance to deflect anything when you're firing a gun, so really works well with Gatlin plasma because you got a lot of ammo between reloads, and so as long as you're firing, you get a bullet shield, obviously. Radical carry weight, we got start sheets for our mutations. We have fireproof, took it off for the boss fights, what's on lead belly. If we're fighting different boss where we needed fireproof, then we'd have to swap some cards around, but for this boss we can just take off, put on lead belly, so when we spam about maybe 10 coffee, he'll keep us locked in VATS without taking any radiation. We got field surgeons, the stim packs will kick in quicker to help keep us alive and thriving. Stranger numbers, even though I didn't take it off, because no, we'll take it off for this fight now. Do this. This is maximizing our build for the fight. We'll put suppressor at 3 because we'll reduce his output by 30% for 2 seconds, and I guess you'll take all you can get when there's poison coming at you. Tenderizer, great multiplier of the game, synergizes with suppressor. This is going to increase our damage. Heal surgeon, like I said, make those stim packs kick in quicker. Using super stim packs, that's why I had first aid in here, but I moved it over and just kept fill surgeon and made suppressor. I'm gonna give more use out of suppressor than first aids. I got super stim packs, but tires included, carry weight over ammo. Nerd rage is definitely we're gonna be there. We're gonna need everything we can get out of it. We need a extra damage resist. Plus we get 20 damage and 15 AP regen along with the 40 damage resist. So definitely need it when you're going low bloodied and no power armor. We got Action Boy for AP regen, evasive. Not what it used to be, but I guess maybe it's a little better because your damage resistance has a soft cap at somewhere, 400 or so. I mean, at least now we're getting an evade chance. So. We got Born Survivor kicking in those stim packs, keeping us alive and thriving. We're not really using the adrenaline at the moment, but we use it throughout the raid, and we use it every time we're firing our gun because every point in agility is 10 to your AP, so that's 50 to our AP. And I had gun food, and I took it off and put dodgy at 3 instead of 2. So, but we're utilizing those 50 on our AP when we're firing. So. Dodgy for tankiness, avoid 30% incoming damage at 30 action points, and we can manage it because the gun doesn't have a high EP cost. We got better criticals, extra 100% critical damage. 4-leaf clover, working with critical savvy, that we could get a crit back to back. If we get a miss, then the next shot will be a crit with 4-leaf clover, and it could be lined up that our second shot before that was a crit. So. And if our luck is 33, then you get a crit every second shot, so we could get back-to-back crits. Bloody Mess for extra 15% damage, and who don't like to see stuff blowing a gory paste. Serendipity for survivability, not what it used to be, but it is what it is. It's an evade chance now, and hopefully it'll keep us alive and thriving. Quick Hands, maybe get a free reload, and we just stay locked in without having to reload. Junk Shield, giving us like 130 damage and energy resistance, add to our resistance. No Ricochet, took Ricochet off, so I just tried to maximize it at the end of the fight, end of the raid for this one boss. But normally you'd have Ricochet in there. We're not really utilizing taking one for the team right now, but it's still on there, and I have nothing else to invest into, nothing else that's going to help us in this fight, so I just left it on. If you're playing in the venture mode with the team, definitely would recommend running it just like this. Taking them from the team and bonky duds for your poison resist, and then you only need 4 specials to run this heavy gunner non-power armor type of build. You would have to come back in there and put back on strength of numbers, obviously. Okay, over in the armor, we got a full set of Enclave Unyielding, +2 endurance whenever you please. Through Hiker on every piece, and we got Sawbones on every piece to keep us alive and thriving. So the Sawbones regenerates up to 5 health per second on a full stack, so we'll be getting some benefits out of that. And the Through Hiker, like I said, freeing up 5 points in our loadout. The endurance adding to our tankiness, adding to our hit points, making us harder to kill. You see our endurance is 37, so we're super tank. We're 140 HP at low health, so we're doing really good. I need to eat. I have that stirred venison berries to make sure I'm in my luck. Luck is 38, agility is 39. Our AP is almost 700. It'll be 700 once I pop a hard lemonade. And everything else is looking really good. We got turns, cancel negative effects. We got bobblehead big guns adding 20% extra damage. We got 10% evasive chance. 40 clover, 71% chance. Really, a lot of things are really high, being low health. Junk Shield giving us 137. Life Giver 192 to our max HP. We got Tesla Science 9 giving us an extra 100% to our heavy gun crits. Serendipity is giving us a 28% evade chance. Thirst Quencher giving us 130 to our max AP. Now we use the bobbleheaded magazine because we don't have stranger numbers, so with stranger numbers your damage will be pretty close to what you're seeing here when you're playing on a team. We got Company Tea for AP Regen, Instant Flower Tea, get a max AP plus 40. Deep Mel Blossom Chai, giving us 40 agility, that's at another 80. Yes, we're a herbivore, maximizing our crit damage and maximizing our AP regen. Sweet Muffer 2, giving us an extra 100% crit damage. We got Cranberry Meatball Grinder adding to our max 80 HP. I get all these from Yasmin and Grandma and White Spring Refuge. You can get to farm these food buffs as a herbivore. Not as easy as a carnivore because you don't have the miler steamer that's sitting there and making your stuff, but it's still doable. It's not hard. Yeah, still bean soup, adding to our endurance, easy buff to get. Potato soup, giving us poison resist. You can see we're 700 on damage, or overall resistance, 279 on poison, and yeah, we're sitting really pretty. That way at the cap, and we are my mutations are adrenaline, burn bones, eagle eyes, egghead, electric charge, herbivore, hermitite, simple, scaly skin, speed demon, unstable isotope. Alright, let's see, make sure we're reloaded. Do the danger off. Reload it. Make sure we're on our coffee. Overdrive. Hard lemonade. 686. Maybe get back on our coffee. Up snaky poo. Got a little bit of coffee. Getting 400 on the grid. Don't fail me now, vampire. Don't fail me. Ain't that cool? That those will have that bread. This thought Earl had that breath. Don't fail me. Don't fail me. Got him. What's the vampires? Heck yeah. So what do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts. Very valid option. Vampires was able to keep up with old Snaky Poo's poison and put down some decent damage right around that minute mark. But let's see how it stacks up with Bloodied and Power Warmer with the effective stabilize and being able to play Bloodied and survive and thrive. See what we got. This is the Bloodied with conduction with pinpointers, and we got to target the executioners. We're gonna swap on. Hopefully I can remind myself to reloads. Got some coffee in the after he when he goes down the first time to cut some time down. I think that's like cut some time. Trying to spam coffee, just gamble, but the game frees enough. But we're gonna try. Set that. Oh, overdrive. Okay. All right, so 53 seconds. Another one's like 58, like 5 second difference. Let's compare them side by side. All right, here we go. No power warmer on top, power warmer on bottom. And very interesting results. As you can see, the Bloodied is slightly outperforming the vampires, but it ain't by a whole lot. I mean, it was getting at the highest, like 26, and the vampires was getting 24. But once we spammed a little bit of coffee in the beginning, we stayed locked in vats the whole time. We had to spam any coffee with the vampires. Didn't have to take any stim packs with the vampires. Now, once we switch over to the executioners, it definitely takes ahead. But for that first little part of the fight, I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was like 58 seconds with the vampires with no power armor, and 53 with the power armor. So it did get outperformed, but it wasn't like it got outperformed that much. I think, because the snake's eye, there's not a lot of resistance there, so you don't really see the difference going outside power armor with stabilize. Like, if we went against Earl, we would see a bigger difference not having stabilized the armor penetration, but without because his resistance is so low in his eye, it don't take a lot of armor penetration, so you can rock your Gatlin plasma outside power armor and still get really good damage and be competitive to being in power armor. But vampire is definitely an option to go. It definitely kept up with its poison. I definitely recommend having accelerated nozzle with it, though, because it was really close to faster fire rate. If you don't have accelerated nozzle, I'd go faster fire rate, because it kept up, but it was really close, but it still did the job. Definitely a valid option. Let me know how you like to play with your Gatlin plasma. You like to change it up and get outside your power armor, or you like to stay in power armor? You like just doing full health? I will do another run with some full health stuff on there and comparing them too. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Is Big Red. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all thrive and survive out there, and I'll try to get another video out quicker if life happens. All right, and then I'll see y'all in the next one.